So today I've got this stack of junk mail right here that I thought I just might go through with you, and we could pick out some junk out of the stack of junk mail and just make a journal with it right here on the spot. What do you say? Or, okay, I don't know if we'll make it here on the spot. We can assemble it here on the spot. Let's just see how far we get with it on the spot before I fill up my memory card. Yeah, I already opened a couple pieces before then. I decided, oh, wouldn't it be fun to make something out of what you're opening instead of just opening it. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, this is like the credit card stuff in Capital One. I'm just going to put that there. I don't want the outer envelope. It doesn't do anything for me. But it also had this really heavy postcard in there. Oh, like super heavy. Heavier than your average postcard. So I'm going to keep that. Then I opened up this thing from National Geographic History. And that's a decent envelope. It's got a window. Let's hold on to that. There's a piece of paper and a, I don't know, and one of these, and an envelope, and a flyer. It's got all kinds of colors, so we'll see if we can use that. Absolutely Brazos is a little local regional publication we get. It's got really, really glossy covers. Not particularly heavy, but they are glossy. So, I don't know if that'll go in our junk journal. I may just go through and cut out images and words to use in my collection journal. So, we'll see. Okay, this is American Express window envelope. Might use it. And more papers. These are nice and heavy. It's better than these other ones. Oh! And it's got a cheesy paper fake card. I really hate the paper kind. They send the big heavy plastic, you know, real ones. Yeah, I use those for glue spreaders, but these paper ones, see, I would have applied to American Express if they had sent a better fake card, but they were too cheap, so no, they just lost my business. Couldn't even get through that with a straight face. Okay, there's some more paper, and that's a little crackle something. This is probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 days worth of junk mail. I went through and separated out all the bills and things I needed to keep. This is from Duluth Trading, which I sometimes like because it's hilarious, reading their product descriptions, and Jason likes their panties, or underwear. I call them panties just because it irritates him, and I do. So I don't know that I'll use anything in here, but they do have nice big letters that I can cut out. Yeah, that's the free swinging flannel shirt. You know, it has extra gussets in the pits. So you can swing freer. That's not what you're thinking. You probably weren't thinking anything until I said it like that. Okay. USGA. They always send me a notepad. Did they send me a notepad? Oh, they did. I can always count on them for a little notepad. And it always has lines on it, and it's always the same size and shape, and I love it. So I'm going to put that in with my notepads. And then, oh, I don't need that one. It's just not really special. There's an envelope, and there's a little glossy flyer thing. That's got a window. I'll keep it. And this is Office Depot, Office Max. This is coupons. Yes, look, it's more fake cheesy cards. You know what? I've got quite a few of them now, because there's that one from American Express and then these. So maybe I need to make tags or something out of these. Okay, next up, oh, look, there's another one. Alright, that. I'll take the coupons. That. Geico has a little flyer that is, I don't know, it doesn't impress me. There's just nothing that makes me want to keep it. This is the Houston Chronicle. It's kind of glossy. It makes me want to keep it. And Star Furniture. It's a nice large postcard. Xfinity. Open down below here. Oh, and this is one of those cards that makes you think that it's a nice plastic card, but it's actually just the laminated paper kind. Smarter than that. And I'm not going to bother with peeling the glue boogers off, so I don't need that. This one, oh! I have been sending off for some free travel brochures from across the United States. None have been as awesome as last year's one from Oklahoma, but I'm just curious to see what else is out there and if it's cool. I'm going to keep this envelope. It doesn't have a window, but it's a fun size. And then this one is a Washington, D.C. official visitor's guide. And all you have to do is Google free state travel brochures or something like that. And then I went to this one site that had like all the states listed, and you just click on the state and it will take you to that state's site where you can request your brochure. And some of the states have actual brochures that they will mail you, but a lot of them want to give you PDFs to download. So, you know, there's that. It doesn't do me any good because I'm not going to print that stuff out. I want their printed versions. So I just kind of went through my head and, you know, picked some states and then some cities, some metropolitan areas, because sometimes big cities will have their own travel guide things, and requested several. And this is kind of a nice, it's a small size. This has got a little fold out map of, it's like Manhattan or downtown or something. And yeah, so this could be fun. Nice slick pages. So there's that. And they also sent a DC, oh, did I say Manhattan? I forgot what I was looking at. I thought I was looking at New York City. I do know that Manhattan is not in Washington, D.C. I just saw the busy metropolitan stuff and I thought it was New York. I won't know any better down here. Okay. So now that I know where I am, this is a big fold-out map of the Washington, D.C. area. I'm going to put this down here because I don't want that in my journal. Oh, okay. I've subscribed to National Geographic. So I am going to cut the end of this plastic off kind of carefully. Like that. And slip it out. And then I'm going to save this because you can fuse stuff in here just like with cereal bags. It works just like the cereal bags do. In fact, sometimes even better because it melts more, but it doesn't melt completely away like plastic wrap does. So I keep that. And then I will read that later. Another one I subscribe to is Texas Monthly. Oh, look inside the King Ranch. That will be interesting. Okay, yes, this is Texas Monthly, so I will read this and then it will be scavenged later. It also comes with one of these bags, but this also came with a free, this is 2016 Texas College Guide. And it is all about colleges. Oh, it's got a big centerfold. Okay, so that'll be another good one to scavenge later. Now I'm down to my last piece. This is, oh, this was just on a whim, because I was on this website and it was showing all the travel brochures available for different cities in Texas, and one of them was my hometown, Wichita Falls. And I couldn't imagine what kind of travel brochure Wichita Falls I had, so I sent off for it. Let's see what it is. I'll keep the nice envelope. Oh, well, look, they've got themselves a pretty little brochure. The magazine for visitors. This is good January through June of 2016 for Wichita Falls and area towns. This is nice. This is heavy, glossy stuff right here. Good on you, Wichita Falls. And, oh, the pages are good and heavy, too. They're like the Houston area has a lot of these kinds of brochures with this heavy, glossy pages. And I got a travel guide book from Katie, I think it was. And of course it was thick. It was like a phone book. All the pages were like this. I probably painted on all of them because they were great. Well, gosh, I'm impressed. I'm surprised. Well, Wichita Falls has a good travel brochure like that. Okay, I'm glad I sent off for that. There you go. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to scavenge that later. Now, for our junk journal, okay, this, what size do I want it? That's what I need to decide. And I will decide that by looking at some of my largest pieces that could be used for cover. Let's see. Okay, maybe the Wichita Falls thing, fold it in half. Would make a good cover. Or this might be a two-signature. No, maybe not. Let's just see. Let's just start putting it together and we'll see what we got. Alright, envelopes. Window envelopes. I'm just going to fold these. Larger things like this, I just fold in half. Because, yeah, see, they'll fit within the covers without sticking out. Fold it in half, so that's what I'll do there. This one, it's small enough that I could fold it not in half, but like this, so that when you put it together to make a signature, you have a short piece on one side, a long piece on the other side. So don't think that you have to fold everything in half every time. You don't. You can fold it not in half, just, you know, as long as it fits inside your covers, if that's important to you. If you don't care that it hangs out, then, you know, you don't care, whatever. This is already folded. It's perforated, which means if I stitch along here, this is going to come off. So, yeah. Something that loosely perforated, I'm going to go ahead and undo it. Now is this an envelope? Before sealing envelope. It is. FLR. This is an envelope. Okay, this one I think, instead of just folding it like that, I'm going to fold it like this. Just for something a little different. So there, fold the envelope that way. Some pieces of paper have a front and a back, and it's kind of always our nature to, okay, here's the front, let's fold it over so the front's facing us. Make sure you force yourself to fold them the other way sometimes. You want to have a variety of fronts and backs showing. Okay, that's a big one. There's my outer envelope. This one. Okay, so what I can do about that is tear it in half and then fold it this way. Yep. So I took my I don't know how it was. Well, crap. Match the pictures. Why don't the pictures match? like that. Oh, it must have been folded like that. Okay, well this was just a stupidly designed thing, because I don't know how it went. Anyway, I pulled it apart, and then I'm just taking each half and folding it. That way it'll fit. This one's already folded in half, but it's not perforated on the fold, so I'm just going to leave it. I can use it just like it is. And then this one is, see, this one really won't work, because if I bind it on the fold, I like that. I could fold it this way, but I don't want to do that. I think what I want to do is cut it in half right there. Oh, do I want to fold it in half? Okay, I can't really do that because these stick out beyond the spine deal. I could bind one of these in. No, that's not really what I want to do. I do want to cut it in half. Okay. You have to talk to yourself for a while until you and yourself decide what you want to do. And then when the two of you agree, then you go. Okay, so now I've got two of these done. And that one, you know what? I don't want to fold that one. I'll put that one with the cards, because it's almost like a bookmark or something. Oh, that's nice and heavy. What do I want to do with that? I don't want to fold that either. And this one, kind of not wanting to fold that. This one I'm having no problem folding, really. It's going to have to be in half. Is that going to work? Yep. Alright, so there's those. These envelopes, like return envelopes, you know, they're already folded. I usually just bind them on the fold where the flap is. So those are done. Those are done. Now we're down to the long pieces of paper. That one, let's see. I fold it in half. It is too wide for the thing, so I'm going to rip off which part? The bottom? Doesn't matter. Rip this piece off, fold it in almost half. Yeah, a variety. And then this one can be used just like that in my inner envelope. Alright, now I've still got my things that I just didn't want to fold for whatever reason, and my little cards. I'm going to set those aside because I can use those for inserts. Now I'm going to assemble my junk journal, and this is going to be my cover. And I've got, okay, this is definitely more than one signature. I'm thinking this is going to be 2 or 3, which means I'm going to have to expand my spine. So what I'm going to do is score on either side of it just to make it wider to accommodate my 3 signatures. Okay, now score evenly on either side of your center line, and then that will give you a wider spine to accommodate more signatures. It will also make your covers more narrow. So let's see if that's going to make our ends stick out too far. They're going to stick out a little bit, but you know what? Here's how you fix that. You make a flap. Because they're still sticking out the back side, but who cares? Actually, I could probably cut this flap in half. Use part on the front, part on the back. Okay, problem solved. See? See, my instincts told me don't fold this, and that's why. In fact, I'm going to go and cut it in half so that I won't forget to use it to extend my covers. Alright, now let's just sew these signatures in and call it done, shall we? we shall. First, let me arrange them better because I didn't really arrange them. I just folded and counted. Because I like to do, you know, like a big page and then a small page and big page and small page and that kind of thing. Should I do hands down now? I guess I should. Okay. Let me switch.